The pyramids of Egypt are truly ancient. They have watched the world change for millennia. For over 4,500 years, they have stood. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the most famous. It is the largest of all the Egyptian pyramids. It was built for a pharaoh named Khufu. This colossal structure still fills us with wonder. It is a testament to a remarkable civilization. Imagine the desert landscape long ago. Here, a society decided to build something immense, something that would last for eternity. The Great Pyramid was the tallest man-made structure. It held this record for over 3,800 years. Think of the skill, the knowledge, the dedication. It is almost beyond our comprehension. The scale is truly breathtaking even today. These incredible structures were not just buildings. They were tombs for the powerful pharaohs. The ancient Egyptians believed in an afterlife. The pharaoh needed a safe place for his journey. His body had to be protected. His treasures were buried with him. The pyramid was a gateway to the next world, a sacred monument reaching for the heavens. So the question echoes through the ages. How did they build these magnificent pyramids? With no modern technology, no giant cranes, how did they quarry, move, and lift huge stones? Stones weighing many tons each. This puzzle has fascinated people for centuries. Scientists and historians continue to explore. Let us uncover some of their secrets. The location of a pyramid was very important. The ancient Egyptians chose their sites carefully. The Great Pyramid stands on the Giza Plateau. This was not a random choice at all. It offered a solid rock foundation. This foundation could support the immense weight. The plateau was also high, safe from Nile floods, a practical and symbolic place. There were strong religious reasons for the site. Most pyramids were built on the west bank of the Nile. The west was where the sun set. In ancient Egyptian belief, this was the land of the dead. The pharaoh, as a god, would journey with the sun god Ra. The site also needed to be near the capital city. Memphis was the capital at that time. Giza was close and convenient. The main building material was limestone. Vast quantities of it were needed. Most of the core stones came from nearby quarries. These were found right on the Giza Plateau. This made moving them a little easier. But for the outer casing, a finer limestone was used. This white Tura limestone came from across the Nile. It made the pyramids gleam brightly in the sun. Inside the pyramid, stronger stone was sometimes used. Granite was chosen for the king's chamber. This very hard stone came from far away. It was quarried in Aswan, over 800 kilometers south. Imagine the task of bringing these granite blocks. Some weighed as much as 80 tons. The Egyptians used copper tools like chisels and saws. They also used hard dolerite stones to pound the rock, and clever techniques with wooden wedges and water. Once quarried, the stones began their long journey. The mighty Nile River was a natural highway. Large wooden boats were used to transport materials. Granite from Aswan traveled north on the Nile. Fine Tura limestone was ferried across the river. This was a huge logistical operation. Thousands of tons of stone moved by water. It required skill in boat building and navigation. The annual Nile flood might have helped bringing water closer. Moving heavy stones on land was a different challenge. The Egyptians used large wooden sledges. These sledges could carry the massive blocks. Teams of workers pulled these sledges. They likely laid down tracks of wooden beams. To reduce friction, they may have wet the sand. Water poured in front of the sledge made it slide easier. Rollers or logs might have been used too. This required immense human effort and coordination. Lifting the stones high onto the pyramid is a key question. The Egyptians almost certainly used ramps. But what kind of ramps? This is debated. Some suggest a long, straight ramp growing with the pyramid. Others propose a ramp that zigzagged up one side, or perhaps a ramp that spiraled around the pyramid. An internal ramp within the pyramid itself is another theory. Each layer of stones would become a new level to work from. Whatever the exact method, it was an engineering feat. They had to lift stones weighing several tons. Some of the granite beams weighed much more. These were placed high up inside the structure. The precision required was astonishing. Each stone had to be placed correctly. This process was slow and incredibly laborious. It took many years to complete one pyramid. Who were the people who built these wonders? For a long time, many believed they were slaves. But modern discoveries tell a different story. The builders were skilled Egyptian workers. They were organized into teams or crews. These workers were respected for their craft. They were not slaves, but paid laborers. This was a national project, a source of pride. Archaeologists have found the villages where workers lived. These sites are near the pyramids. They show us how the workers were housed. They reveal details about their daily lives. They had bakeries, breweries, and fish processing areas. This means they were well fed. Evidence shows they received medical care. Broken bones were set, injuries treated. These were valuable members of society. The precision of the pyramid builders is legendary. The casing stones fitted together so perfectly. A knife blade cannot pass between them. The Great Pyramid is aligned very accurately. Its sides face almost exactly true north, south, east, and west. This alignment was likely done using the stars. Newer theories also explore the role of water. Some suggest artificial canals brought water and stones right to the base of the pyramid. The pyramids of Egypt continue to inspire awe. They stand as a powerful symbol of human achievement. They tell us about ancient ingenuity and organization. They remind us of a civilization's deep beliefs, the desire to conquer death and achieve eternity. These stone mountains are more than just tombs. They are a legacy written in stone, a wonder of the ancient world for all time.